What's going on YouTube? Today I am showing you guys my build for Harley Quinn. Now this build is good up to about mastery 55 to like 57 in the incursion missions. After that, it's pretty much chalk. The health on the enemies just scale way too high. You're going to have to run a fire build as of right now. I know they are going to be coming out with a patch soon fixing that. But besides that, I'm starting off with my firearm. My first one, I am using this tier 3 Bane SMG. Really good, high DPS, high critical hit damage. And then we also have for the augments, I am running a 9.5% critical hit chance for this firearm, 15% shield harvest chance, and a plus 3% traversal attack resource from critical hits. Now that allows us to get our traversal attack back really quickly. And obviously we're also running it for the peace bonus for the Bane's Fury. And then for our second firearm, we are running this heavy weapon. Now we are running this heavy weapon mainly for the perk that allows us to get that 750% increased buff on our damage. Now there is another heavy weapon I am trying to get that's just like this one that has a higher fire rate, but I've not been lucky enough to get it yet. But on this, we are running a 10% increased critical hit chance for this firearm, a plus 18% heavy weapon damage, just because the DPS on this is pretty low. I could run the shield harvest chance on this, but the DPS is just so low. I'm just running heavy weapon damage. And then we are running the plus 3% suicide strike resource from critical hits, so we can also get our suicide strike back quicker. And then for our melee weapon, we are running the clutch hitter. Now this allows us, instead of shield harvesting, we no longer gives shields, but now we can pick up damage buffs, and you can stack up the damage buffs up to 10, so it's pretty nice. And then here we have 19% melee damage, 50% suicide strike damage, and then 50% melee damage to infused enemies. Now, since we don't get shield from shield harvesting anymore, I am running this grenade that allows us to either generate shield pickups, less potent damage buffs, which also stack with the damage buffs, or ammo. So it's really easy to get shield with these. Are honestly in the incursion missions, it's easier to get shield with these than just using the normal shield harvest with your melee, because then the enemies will blow up in your face and you just lose all the shield that you get from that. So there's really no point. So I run this. And then for our shield mod, I am running the other tier 3 shield mod for this. And we have 7% critical hit chance on this. I do have 19 plus health. I was just testing. You can run like damage reduction or something like that, because in the higher mastery levels, it does get pretty tough. Enemies deal a lot of damage. So I do try to run some damage reduction. And then for the third augment, I am running the 47.2% damage reduction from infused enemies. And the traversal mod, there's really no other traversal mod you really need to run. This is really the best one. Somebody's inviting me to a party, but anyways, on this I am running damage to grunt enemies, damage to brute enemies, and then a plus 20% traversal attack damage. Now on this I am running now the main reason you want to run this is because of the perk that's on here. Pretty much the main part of this that you really want to focus on is the increased damage that you get from the Speed Force Exhaustion, which increases your damage done by 50%, which stacks up to 10 times. So when you're moving, which is pretty much all the time when you're in the fight and stuff like that, you will get these stacks, and it stacks up pretty quickly up to 10, and you get a free 500% increase to all your damage. So that's the main reason we're running this. And then we are running our final tier 3 piece for the Bane set. We have a 13% grenade damage to grunt enemies, damage reduction to brute enemies, and then we have a plus 10 squad ultimate resource from enemy kills. Now running this, I get the ultimate back super quick, which is really nice for Harley Quinn, because she does have a talent point that increases her, I think, her suicide strike damage by 300% and her traversal attack by 150%, I believe. And so being able to activate our ultimate and get that buff is really nice with Harley Quinn. And then for our lucky charm, we are running the Jinx Unlucky Coin, which we're running this because we get a 750% increased damage to any Pacific Affliction that is in the rotation, which is either the Diablo Blaze, the Deep Freeze, the Live Variable, and the Venom Frenzy. And these rotate every 20 seconds, but we also get a free 750% increased damage to any afflicted enemies at all time. So this is the gear I'm running on my Harley Quinn. And then for the talents, these are the talent points that I am running. You guys can just copy. I'm not going to go through all of them. Now for this one right here, you could switch these if you want some extra damage to your melee damage, but I just run this one because it's pretty good. But these are all the ones I'm running. Now for that talent point that I was talking about, I believe it is right here. Yep. So every time you activate your ultimate, you get a 150% increased damage to your reversal attack, and then a 300% increase to your suicide strike. So this is really good. That's why I do run those. That's why I do run. Where's it at? Right here, the Suicide Squad resource from enemy kills. You get the ultimate back super quickly. It is a little bugged in co-op and multiplayer. Sometimes it just doesn't let me use my ultimate when I fill it up too quickly for some reason, but it's really good in solo play. And then for my squad skills, these are the ones I'm running. You want to make sure you max out these two first. They increase your damage to grunt enemies and brute enemies by 20%. And then these ones are just random ones I'm doing right now. They're not final. I will probably change these once I get to a high enough level and have my final ones eventually. But for right now, these are just the ones I'm going with. But yeah, this is my build video for right now for Harley Quinn. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I do stream fairly often, so make sure you guys subscribe and turn the notifications on, so you guys get notified when I stream and stuff like that and post a new video. But yeah, after this I do have a gameplay I will be showing. I did hit like 85 million damage with a suicide strike and that, so if you guys want to check that out, I will have that after this. And yeah, that's the end of this video. See you all in the next one. Peace.
Chipper about suicide missions across the multiverse.
I love this part!
Engaging range. Your target faces Harley. Gave me the shot. If it's carnage you want, Harley, I can honestly, it's in the name.
Target. Now's the jackknife.
Making an example of Harley's target. Get this one back! Can somebody take those bombs away from Brazil? By force. Range don't mean a thing. Exit not from hang time. Collaboration continues to yield fruit, Task Force X. Delicious fruit. Make the exit portal your priority, especially as I am deprioritizing immediate care. A minor success, Earthlings. That says you can survive more reinforcements.